Shalom, Kol Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Racha Kudash and Shan Yukabad and Kadwala Requab the Kwanyam Nawa Wa Shalayakim Nawa. That's the belongers to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, Wa Barakim Labakonyam Shalayasharala. And that's peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. We're going to jump right into it. Not a deep lesson here. Just going to bring out some facts and show another interesting video so that all you people know out there what you're eating when you go to these fast food restaurants. This video is going to show some stats, and then I have one more quickly after.
Chickens have exploded in size over the last 80 years. This was a chicken in 1957, and this is a chicken in 2005. Today's birds are more than 4 times the size. Here's why. In the 1940s, America held a series of competitions for farmers to create a super breed of chicken, one that was faster growing, bigger, and therefore cheaper for consumers.
The success of the contest proves conclusively that it is possible to breed chickens with superior meat-type characteristics.
The result was the broiler chicken, which exists purely for its meat and can only live supported by human technology. This changed the relationship between chickens and humans forever. The total mass of farmed chickens now exceeds that of all other birds on the planet combined. And humans gobble so many chickens that there are 23 billion of them at any given time. But this type of...
And look at the one up top. So big it can't even support himself, can't even walk.
Selective breeding on a global scale comes at a cost. Like for part 2. Chickens.
So America they created a breed of what they call super chickens that supposedly has quote-unquote superior meat than other chickens, and it can only be supported by technology, man-made technology, which basically means that it's being pumped with different chemicals and hormones in order to be able to be so big and produce so much meat. And that's what everybody is eating, those hormones, those chemicals, these newer, bigger technological breeds of chickens. And this is why everybody's walking around big as all hell, looking like chickens themselves. Can't barely walk up the steps without huffing and puffing when they get to the top, out of breath. This is why. Let's check out this video right here. Now check this one out. This was sent in our group chat by the Ra'ash Zayanala over here in the DC camp. Now check this out, because it's gotten even worse.
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all something, man. This shit crazy, right? You know how y'all be going to McDonald's and Wendy's and shit, eating chicken nuggets and chicken sandwiches? Well, I'm gonna show you how they make this shit. Alright. Mechanically separated chicken. Now watch this. This is chicken nuggets and chicken sandwiches and shit, man. That's what they make that shit with. Y'all please share this shit, man. This shit is unhealthy as fuck, man.
That's what it makes you want to do. Throw up. Look at this. It's not even meat anymore. All of you out there eating these chicken sandwiches and these chicken nuggets from different restaurants, fast food places, your Wendy's and your McDonald's, like he mentioned, your Burger Kings, and yeah, I'll say it, dare I say it, Chick-fil-A. Yup, even your dearest Chick-fil-A. Because you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know. This is what you're eating. It's not meat. It's not food. What did that box say? Mechanically separated chicken? That's what this is. Mechanically separated chicken. Just crap grown in the lab. I don't even know what we're looking at right now. I don't know what you can technically call this. It's just white blobs. This is your chicken. This is your chicken tenders, your chicken nuggets, and the damn sure is your chicken sandwiches. It's disgusting. So anyway, that's it. That's all we're going to do. The very last thing, before we grab some precepts. What country is the biggest consumer of chicken? I typed it into Google. I already knew what it was, but chicken consumption by country 2023 World Population View. The country that consumes the greatest amount of chicken is Babylon the Great, aka America. Every year, the United States consumes approximately 15,000 metric tons of chicken. Now, I don't know what a metric ton is, but I know it's a lot. That's disgusting. Placing it significantly in front of the second place region. The United States adds chicken to just about everything, which is true. And ironically, we were talking about this 2 days ago, Saturday, at camp, about how every single meal here in America has chicken in it. You wake up, a lot of people are going to Chick-fil-A before they hit work, and they're getting chicken minis, and they're getting that little breakfast chicken sandwich thing. There's chicken for lunch, in your burritos, whatever you're getting, and then you eat chicken again for dinner. It's just chicken, chicken, chicken. This is a chicken-infested state, country. It's disgusting when you think about it, how much chicken is consumed. And like I said, I mean, I was making a joke before, but everybody walking around is obese. Like, you see an obese, like, big as all hell fat person every single day when you go outside. It doesn't matter where you're going. To the grocery store, maybe you're just running an errand, going to the post office, maybe just picking up your clothes at the cleaners. You're seeing somebody overweight. It shouldn't be like that, but we're living in a society ran by the wicked, and this is what they do. This is what Esau Edom does. You know, some kingdom, right? Anyway, let's grab some oldies but goodies, some very basic precepts here. This is Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. The nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, were scattered amongst the other nations, amongst the Gentiles. And now look at us here, till this day, here in America, eating our bread defiled, which is basically referring to all of our food, especially the chicken, especially meat, right? This is the book of Revelation. I believe I want 11 and 18. That's it. Revelation 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. That's Esau Edom, because he's ruling everything. And him creating these newly scientifically, technologically, engineered chickens that are like way bigger than what it was, whatever is said in that video, however many times bigger. Yeah, that's part of him destroying the earth. That's a part of him destroying the earth, and there's a recompense coming for that. It's a big recompense coming for that. Destroying the trees, plant life, animals, manipulating seeds, right? Crossbreeding different animals. All that goes into him destroying the earth, which is him destroying the creation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So this is prophecy. This is prophecy. That made me think about another precept in the book of, Isaiah 24, which basically says the same thing. That's disgusting, man. You're not even eating real meat. Isaiah 24, verses 4 and 5. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The earth is fading away. It's getting weaker and weaker. Why? Because the wicked is ruling, and they're not implementing the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They claim that they believe in the Bible. On the back of the bill, the dollar bill, it says, "In God we trust," but then they establish their own righteousness. How do they do that? By creating their own constitution, following their own laws. But they're just putting on a front in front of everybody, making it seem as if they're this holy people. Meanwhile, the earth is dying. People are becoming more and more depressed. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. And it's good as you keep reading on. It just talks about how people are not merry-hearted anymore, how they're not rejoicing. We're going to grab one more precept. Like I mentioned, just keeping it very simple, very basic. Just wanted to bring out those two videos to show that this is prophecy in the world that we're living in. We need Yahweh Shai to return, because we're looking forward to that new heavens and a new earth, as it states in the book of 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. It says, a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. The laws are being established. This is Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 37. And we're going to read the last three verses. So verse 29 says, be not unsatiable or insatiable in any dainty thing. So unsatiable basically means that you just can't get enough. You cannot be satisfied. So be not unsatiable in any dainty thing. And a dainty thing is anything that's just fatty and sugary. So know your limits. Now, dare I even say this, because I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. However, we're living in hell. This is Babylon the Great. You gotta eat. And yeah, you should be striving to cook your own food. I mean, cook your food, buy it at the grocery store. Even that, who knows what we're getting there. However, you have your days when you eat out. Now, am I going to sit here and tell you don't go to Chick-fil-A? No, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. And I'd be a damn liar if I said I didn't go there and eat their goddamn Chick-fil-A sandwiches. But I know for one thing moving forward, I'm going to limit that crap. For sure, for a fact. I mean, I barely eat out in general anyway, just to keep it a buck. But just know your limits. Know your limits, that's all. Be balanced. You should be eating your greens every single day, taking your herbs, eating your fruits. I've mentioned it before in plenty of videos. I have a greens blend that I take. The company is called Amazing Grass. Just type it into Google. The company is called Amazing Grass, and I buy their green superfood blend. And I specifically get the one that's in the blue container because it has an alkalize and detox blend. Just type in everything that I mentioned, rewind the video, go to Google, you'll find it. They have many different kinds. But get your greens in you. Just balance these things out, right? With this defiled chicken and meat that we're eating. So anyway, it says, be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. For excess of meats, and we brought this out Saturday, for excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler. And surfeiting, or surfighting, however you want to pronounce it, it just means excess quantity. So verse 30 again. For excess of meat bringeth sickness. So the scriptures is just being redundant. And surfeiting, so excess quantity, will turn into choler. And choler is basically a disease. That's what it is. And choler has been linked to like anger issues and everything. You know, pain in your stomach, all that. You walking around bloated as hell all the time. You go to sleep because you either ate too much meat, you ate too much in general, or you ate too late. Now you're going to sleep huffing and puffing. You're waking up all hours of the night, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because you can't sleep. You're eating too much. Just calm down. You don't need that big ass bowl of rice. Chill out. Just eat half of it. Eat half of it. You don't need to have 2 and 3, 4 servings of meat, every single time. You finish a little bit, relax. See if you're full. See how you feel. And you don't need to eat till you're full. Cut that crap out too. You don't need to eat until you know that 100% of your stomach is filled up. Just eat till you're satisfied. Be content with your daily bread. That's what the scriptures say. Give us this day our daily bread. Nathan lana lacham kal yawam. That's it. Verse 31 says, by surfeiting, so remember, excess quantity, have many perished. And yes, that means they've died. That's what that means. But he that taketh heed prolongeth his life. That's pretty much straightforward. And especially here in Babylon the Great, while the wicked is ruling, we're not even eating real meat. Who knows what the hell we're eating? And that's why the last thing I'll say is you should, and if you're not, you need to start praying over your food every single day. And I'm talking about every single meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Especially dinner. I mean, you can be trying to do your best to eat at the highest quality restaurants. You can do your best to try to only buy food at the highest quality grocery stores. You can be even going to different farmer markets. At the end of the day, we just don't know. Unless you're raising the animals yourself 24/7, or you have somebody doing it for you who you know and you trust, we just don't know. You don't know the quality of your food, especially your meats. So just do yourself a favor and pray over your food every single time. It's very simple. It's easy. It only takes a few seconds. I remember years ago when I was a kid, you used to see people at different restaurants and they would pray over their food. Everybody at a table would bow down their heads, and you would just see it. It was a regular occurrence. Even when you were at school, people would pray over their food. I used to see it, but you don't see that anymore. It doesn't happen. But us in this faith, yeah, for sure, we gonna do that. We gonna definitely do it. And just in general, just do it concerning everything, right? Pray without cease. Anyway, I pray that this video was edifying to the elect. Call Haloyim, which means all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.